Well, good evening, everybody. How are we tonight? Hopefully, everybody has had a great day and a great rest of your weekend. Happy Monday. We are back, and we are going to be doing more Pirate Yakuza. I'm having a lot of fun with this game. I think it's still too early to tell whether or not it's going to end up as one of my favorites. But yeah, really fun game. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I'm glad. Honestly, what did I do yesterday? Not much. The Oscars was on. Didn't care to watch that. Honestly, I watched Conan O'Brien's opening speech and skit. I watched that today, as well as I watched the tribute to James Bond. Holy shit, Sober coming in for 33 months. Thank you so much, Sober. How you doing, buddy?
What's a pirate's favorite letter in the alphabet? His first love is the C, but also, he can never get further than R.
God. Thank you for the 33 months, Sober. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. How you doing, buddy? How are things? So yeah, I watched those two things from the Oscars, and then after that, I was just like, I don't care enough. It's literally a bunch of old white dudes who don't even pay attention to the fucking movies anymore. So yeah, I didn't watch the Oscars whatsoever. Me personally, like, I'm sure that there are a lot of movies that really did deserve getting it, that got it. But I really just consider the Oscars a joke now. I really do. Maybe it's because I'm getting old. I don't know. But I really feel like they're a joke. So, yeah. And then, on top of all this, I was surprised to find out in the last, hour and a half that, honestly, one of the worst fucking James Bond songs in existence is one of the most popular. So I haven't been around. I was in bed before 11 p.m. this week. Very unnatural. Didn't like it. I feel weird if I'm going to bed in the dark. No, I get it. I completely get it. Sometimes your body just kind of needs to crap out and recharge. Which one? Live and Let Die. It's an awful song. I'm sorry, but Paul McCartney is absolutely... Paul McCartney is one of the greats. There's no doubt about it. But Live and Let Die, in my opinion, is one of the worst fucking James Bond themes ever. Also good to see you, Spectre and Pixel Pixie. Damn you, Shadow. Commit to maximum weebage now that you're playing like a dragon and review more anime shit. As soon as I get back to the anime shit, which I'm planning on doing tonight, I absolutely plan on it. But there were things that happened yesterday that I do kind of got to talk about. Because, yeah, it's a thing. But yeah, the first thing, and I found out that, yeah, literally one of the worst fucking James Bond songs, in my opinion, is also one of the most popular. I hate Live and Let Die. It's awful. It literally sounds like a reggae band and an orchestra, along with a lead guitarist, all got into a massive car accident while bringing their finished songs to the publisher, and they tried to piece it all back together, and that's basically what they got. It's awful. It sucks. There's nothing fun about it. They start off, and it's, this piano music, and it's okay, fine, I get it, cool, right? Here's Paul McCartney. And then all of a sudden, Live and Let Die, and then it just goes into this fucking mishmash of reggae and rock, and it doesn't make any sense. Also, a movie made entirely in Blender won. Also, Brazil got their first Oscar since they ran for it 26 years ago. I mean, good for them. There's nothing wrong with that. That's awesome. I'm glad they did, and congratulations to them. They deserve it. But yeah, in all honesty, like, come to find out, there were like 3 people in the Academy who never even watched Dune 2. Like, what the fuck? Are you shitting me? Was only like the highest grossing movie of last year and they just didn't watch it? You see what I mean? Like, it doesn't make any sense. It's just a bunch of old white dudes that are just like, I don't know, fuck it. These people don't speak English, but I mean, you know, the movie looks pretty solid for the 30 seconds I saw. Fuck it, give him an Oscar. And it's like, it kind of used to mean something, and now it's just like, okay, this is dumb. And the worst part is, the worst part about the Oscars is that, like, okay, I understand that there were people who unfortunately passed away, like, very, very recently. Michelle Trachtenberg being one of them, Gene Hackman being another one, and a bunch of other people who very, very recently died. And yes, it's really, really weird that Gene Hackman was in the in memoriam thing when Michelle Trachtenberg wasn't. But at the same time, at least I can kind of somewhat understand to an extent, because it depends on when everybody gets the news and so on. I think it was just a massive mistake on their part. There should have been a deadline, pardon the pun, but like, I think there should have been a deadline in terms of like, okay, here's the cutoff date. We can't do any more. But if there's like this massive thing or whatever, make it so like, okay, Gene Hackman and his wife died, unfortunately, in some sort of freak accident, and they're still trying to figure out what the hell happened. But if you need to make a big deal about it, then put him at the fucking end. Just have somebody come in like 5-6 hours beforehand and be like, hey, we just, unfortunately, there was a cutoff, but we need to acknowledge, Gene Hackman passed away, Michelle Trachtenberg passed away, and so on. Unfortunately, due to deadlines and time constraints, we couldn't put them into the in memoriam, but we would like to honor their memory, and here's the list of people that we missed, and so on. Fine. I don't think anybody would have a fucking problem with that. But what I do have a problem with is that you have people pissing and moaning because Michelle Trachtenberg wasn't put in the in memoriam when Gene Hackman was, but nobody's talking about the fact that, and I know this is going to sound really stupid, but nobody's talking about the fact that literally last night, Doja Cat probably gave one of the best performances of her fucking life and literally sang Diamonds Are Forever and nailed it. And, like, don't get me wrong, Doja Cat's kind of weird. You know what I mean? Like, she's a little out there. I get it. She's not everybody's cup of tea. Fine. Understandable. But she sang her fucking heart out with Diamonds Are Forever, and she absolutely nailed it. 1,000,000%, she fucking nailed it. It was insane how good it was. Yes, that Doja Cat. I watched 0 of it. I didn't watch it. The only thing that I watched, I'm not even kidding, is I watched Conan O'Brien's opening thing today, and I watched the James Bond tribute, and that was it. But I have like 1 or 2 Bond ones. Okay, if we're gonna do this, hang on. I gotta show you something if we're gonna do this. Just give me a second. Because this pissed me off. I almost, like, decided to go full fucking tangent about it. You ready for this? This drove me insane. Again, I found all this out in like the last half hour. Like last hour or so, okay? I'll bring this up. Every James Bond theme song ranked worst to best. All right? Now I'm going to scroll all the way down, and I'm going to show you the top 3. Shirley Bassey's Diamonds Are Forever. I understand it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I can understand why it is there, okay? Shirley Bassey, Goldfinger. Again, makes sense. I get it. Number 3 is John Barry and the Orchestra, the James Bond theme. I get it, 100%. Everybody knows these. You want to know what Variety rated the worst James Bond theme? Writings on the Wall from Spectre by Sam Smith. Are they fucking high? Dude, Spectre was amazing. It was so good. So good. I'm not even kidding. Daniel Craig's James Bond. Like, Quantum of Solace was probably the weakest one out of all of them, but you had Casino Royale, Quantum of Solace, Spectre, Skyfall, and No Time to Die. And they were all phenomenal. Right? Gladys Knight, License to Kill. It's okay. It's not the best thing in the world, but it's okay. The Living Daylights, I think they're wrong. I know it's done by Aha, and Aha is a joke. They're a meme. But they actually did pretty good. Another Way to Die with Alicia Keys and Jack White. Okay, I can understand it. Die Another Day. I can understand why it's so far down. Makes sense. From Russia with Love. From Russia with Love. Got made 21 out of 26? What are they, fucking stoned? From Russia with Love. It's a great song. What the fuck? The World Is Not Enough. Is it the best thing in the world? No, but I don't think it deserves number 20. Sheryl Crow, Tomorrow Never Dies. I didn't care for it. I didn't care for the song. It's okay, but it's not a favorite. All Time High from Octopussy. It was an absolutely crap song. And Sam Smith got lower than Octopussy? What are you, high? Okay, Chris Cornell, You Know My Name. This was a smash. This song was fucking amazing, and he didn't even make it into the top half. For Your Eyes Only by Sheena Easton. It's like listening to a fucking Maybelline commercial. And it made 16? The Man with the Golden Gun rated higher than Sam Smith. Literally, The Man with the Golden Gun is it's literally all about dicks. If you go back and you look at all the lyrics, it's literally talking about somebody and using the golden gun as a double entendre for a cock and talking about who he's going to fuck next. And that made it higher than Sam Smith? Tina Turner's Golden Eye. Tina Turner's Golden Eye. Hey, what the fuck is going on? Tina Turner nailed that shit. Skyfall. Skyfall isn't even in the top 10. Adele fucking nailed this. And I'm not the biggest Adele fan, but she fucking nailed it. And it's not even in the top 10. Duran Duran, A View to Kill, got higher than GoldenEye. Thunderball. Now, of course, Thunderball can be grating, but you can't sit there and say that Tom Jones is like, he's one of the GOATs. He just is. Right? So, alright. But even Tom Jones didn't even break top 10. Moonraker. I'm sorry. I love Shirley Bassey, but Moonraker, the theme, sucks. It's awful. Billie Eilish, No Time to Die. Literally one of the best James Bond songs of all time. Only number 9. She barely broke into the top 10. Yeah, look at this. Number 8. On Her Majesty's Secret Service. That George Lazenby piece of shit movie. Are you fucking kidding me? Carly Simon. Carly Simon sounds like the motor from a lawnmower that is dying, and she made it higher than Tina Turner. Louis Armstrong, at best, and I love Louis Armstrong, the great Satchmo. Right? Literally, like, he's fantastic. Literally the most subpar fucking song I've ever heard from him. Paul McCartney, Live and Let Die, number 5. I wanted to fucking claw my goddamn eyes out when I saw this. Nancy Sinatra, You Only Live Twice. You know what? Makes sense. Nancy Sinatra is a great, You Only Live Twice is a great theme. I absolutely get it. Fine. The James Bond theme makes sense. It made it what it is. Goldfinger makes sense. It is what it is. Diamonds Are Forever. Again, is it everybody's cup of tea? No. But if I'm being completely honest, I think the problem with Diamonds Are Forever is the recording of it, not Shirley Bassey. On Her Majesty's Secret Service is a fucking amazing film, though. I couldn't stand it. On Her Majesty's Secret Service and George Lazenby should, like, literally, people should be embarrassed that this movie exists. They should be absolutely embarrassed. George Lazenby, I'm sorry, I know he's a great guy, is not James Bond. There's nothing James Bond about this movie whatsoever. There is nothing fun about this James Bond movie whatsoever. And somehow, even the parts that are supposed to be exciting because of George Lazenby's milquetoast fucking goddamn flan performance as James Bond made it the most boring thing in the universe. George Lazenby had the charisma of a cum sock. It was so bad. It was so bad. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. I really, like, I went, we must insult one another and go to war over not liking the same. I know, right? No, this is why. I went back maybe about a year ago and I watched every single Bond film, including the Eon Bond films. Okay? I watched all of Sean Connery's, including the non-MGM ones and the non-United Artist. Right? Watched all of them. Sean Connery is fantastic. Roger Moore, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a big Roger Moore fan as Bond. He's literally the one guy that's like, oh, well, Moneypenny, it looks like we're going to have to solve your little problem, and then doesn't fuck her. And then he ends up with all these women that are like fucking 38 years younger than he is, and we're supposed to believe that he got laid? No. Right? It's just, it's ridiculous. Like, sorry. I'm not the biggest fan of him. I'm really not. Roger Moore is a good actor, not the best James Bond. Timothy Dalton was really, really good. I think Timothy Dalton got the short end of the stick, if I'm being honest. In my opinion, Timothy Dalton, no bullshit, probably did the most actual spy work in any James Bond movie. I actually didn't mind Timothy Dalton. I think the problem with Timothy Dalton, although he could act his ass off, was Timothy Dalton was a little too young. I think that's the problem, and they hung him out to dry because of it. And then you have opening acts like Aha and Duran Duran. That doesn't help. He was also hilarious in Hot Fuzz, which is IMO, one of the greatest British comedies of all time. Absolutely he was. And absolutely Hot Fuzz is. Fantastic. And he was also in The Rocketeer, so, you know, there's that. But yeah, I think Timothy Dalton got the short end of the stick. Pierce Brosnan, I think, also got the short end of the stick. Was he? I somehow missed it. Timothy Dalton was literally the actor that was trying to seduce Sinclair's girlfriend. And then he ended up turning out to be a Nazi. He was the guy at the very, very end where they strapped the rocket on him on top of the Nazi blimp, and he went flying off, and they took the bubblegum off, so he exploded. Yeah, Rocketeer's great. Yeah, that's Timothy Dalton. Yeah. Give me the rocket. And then he, fine, have it. Takes the bubblegum off, shoves it at him, and he puts it on, and he starts laughing until the flame comes out the acid. Fuck! And then he blows up. Pierce Brosnan. Let me tell you something about the Pierce Brosnan James Bond. Pierce Brosnan's James Bond was absolutely fantastic in GoldenEye. And in my opinion, Pierce Brosnan, Tina Turner, and everybody associated with the GoldenEye movie brought James Bond back to what it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be part thriller, part drama, part sexiness, part action movie, and it was all really, really well done. Loved it. Right? Absolutely loved it. Unfortunately, Tomorrow Never Dies didn't hit the same mark. The World Is Not Enough also didn't hit the same mark. Die Another Day was cool in the sense that they used North Korea kind of as a backdrop, and then it basically just turned into Halle Berry driving around in a really expensive car and Pierce Brosnan fires rockets somewhere in the middle of this giant ice lake. We're not sure how we got there, but we did. I think Pierce Brosnan I think his Bond suffers because of the writing. Daniel Craig, in my opinion, top 3 Bonds, in my opinion, in order: Sean Connery, Daniel Craig, Pierce Brosnan. Those are my top 3. Those are the top 3 best Bonds of all time. Timothy Dalton is a very, 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 very close 4th place, though. Followed by Roger Moore. Because even though I'm not the biggest fan of Roger Moore's Bond, he's a hell of a lot better than George Lazenby. Who's Pierce Brosnan? Holy shit. That's Pierce Brosnan. And sober, I can tell you, I swear to God, we're getting back to Pirate Yakuza in a second. But I swear to you, if you have not seen the Daniel Craig James Bond films, there comes a point where something major happens that changes all of James Bond seemingly forever. And let's just say that Ray Fiennes, I'm not going to say who Ray Fiennes is, but let's just say that Ray Fiennes outdoes himself so well, and it easily, the performance that he plays, the character that he plays throughout the rest of the James Bond films is easily some of his best work. Yeah, Ray Fiennes and Ralph Fiennes are the same guy, by the way. He appears in a Bond movie? No, he appears in 3 out of the 5 Daniel Craig Bond movies. So there's Casino Royale, Quantum of Solace, Skyfall, Spectre, and then No Time to Die. Ray Fiennes is in Skyfall, Spectre, and No Time to Die. And it's some of his best work, in my opinion. Kind of want to watch the Bond movies from the beginning? Dude, you absolutely should. It is one hell of a trip. You 1,000,000% should. It really is one hell of a trip. Oh no, that can't be good. Oh, here we go. I'm going left again. Oh yeah, also, for those who missed it, so we gave Majima his old look from Yakuza 0. But he's basically adopted dad, and his adopted kid has a pet tiger. It's a baby tiger. But the cool thing about the baby tiger, we gave him a pirate hat. Top tier. Exactly. We gave the baby tiger a pirate hat, and he's incredibly cute. You can also find Goromi's outfits in the city. Oh, shit. Majima looking hench. I figured I'd bring him back to the way he originally looked in Yakuza 0 before he went absolutely batshit insane. No, that's not a cat. That's a tiger. Noah's just an idiot. That's literally a tiger. That's twice the size of any cat. And it's a baby. What the hell am I supposed to be doing? It's not a kitty, it's a tiger. Tasks. Gather money and... Oh, yeah, I just gotta get more crewmates. Okay, fair. It's not a Maine Coon. I know it's not a Maine Coon because I used to have one. In the days before health and safety in the 90s, my local zoo brought a tiger cub into school and walked him around the hall so we could all pet him. I had that experience too, actually. When it grows up, it will be bigger than cat. It is true. That thing will be a lot bigger than cat. Oh yeah, also there's cooking. And cooking's a lot of fun. Tigers are insanely soft. I'm so hungry. Is my burger coming yet? Shut up, kid. Punch you in your crap lousy face. That's not what he said. I ordered those crazy eats. They're supposed to get here dangerously fast. After the Bobcat thing, oh no. But wait, was it somebody brought a Bobcat to school, or was it Bobcat Goldthwait accidentally lighting an entire chair on fire during the Tonight Show? Huh? What do you mean? Just keep your eyes peeled. Ah, right on cue. Yeah. Some kid's pet bobcat got mad about being brought for a speech and started growling and attacked a desk. Nice. Huh? What the hell? Somebody order a hamburger? Whoa. That was so cool. So cool, it was crazy. Much obliged. You're still my favorite Daredevil, Charlie. Ha! Anytime. Remember, always call Crazy Eats when you're hungry. For excitement. Crazy Eats? His hair looks like a par 3 with a putter, it's true. Sorry about that, bro. Did I get you there? Nah, I'm alright. Just flew in so quick, you surprised me. Had no idea someone could ride a bike that wild. What's your name? Me? I'm Charlie. Everybody around here knows me from Crazy Eats Food Delivery. You're a delivery guy? Yeah. Customers order food, we pick it up and bike it over to them. There are services like that everywhere now, right? What sets us apart is that we do things crazy. What's that mean? My great-grandparents also owned a pet mountain lion named Sheba. Sheba liked to jump in the back of the pickup and ride into town. Oh god, so maybe my idea of what a pet is kind of warped. A little bit. We're Crazy Eats, bro. Like I always say, crazy is captivating. For example, consider how I made my entrance. Jumping, spinning around, screaming. It's captivating stuff, don't you think? Seeing a contracted delivery associate pedal around like a madman is what Crazy Eats is all about. Look where we are. People come here for a reprieve from the dull and ordinary. Do you really think food delivery in paradise should be the same as it is everywhere else? Feels like you're giving me a rehearsed spiel, but I get ya. And I ain't never been afraid of going crazy. Nice, nice. Then I think you and I are gonna get along fine. Now that I take a closer look at you, threatening eye patch, lunatic expression, getting a real rabid ex-con vibe. Crazy. I dig it. Oh, I'm totally gonna be doing this. Don't worry about it. Love a reprieve from the dull and ordinary, but it doesn't matter how far you travel, you're still with yourself. This is true. Don't suppose you'd like to make a little cash money gigging for us? What's your name, by the way? Majima. And what, I just ride a bike around and sling fast food? I can make money off that.
So,
Hell yeah. Of course, the real money is in tips, by which I mean the only money you keep is from tips. More crazy, more cash. Judging by how scrappy you look and the frankly intimidating aura you give off, I think you'd do great as a deliverist on commission. We're always short-staffed, so we'll hire anybody. Cats, dogs, this one wacky goofball with a gnarly perm. Ichiban. And hey, if you join now, you'll get to sport our brand new branded Deliverist uniform. I was about to soft launch it myself, but that honor could be yours. We've only got the one, so please, if you crash, try not to tear it. Better yet, just land on your head to be safe. What, this shirt's worth more to him than my skull? Quick way to earn $1, and could be fun besides.
oh,
Sure, what the hell? I've probably done dumber shit for cash before. Majima gives off less slightly intimidating and more recently escaped from fucking Broadmoor, and the sirens are still going off. This is true. Sweet! Hope you're ready to make some crazy money. Let's do this. First, you need to grab the food. Try riding the bike straight into some. Oh. Awesome! Guess that was pretty easy for you, huh? Now for what sets Crazy Eats apart, tricks! Start off by pedaling. Okay, now that you got some speed, try pulling off a trick.
say ya! Go! Crazy! Genius! Say ya! Extreme!
That's a 3-trick crazy combo. When you hit stunts in succession, you start to enter an extreme state of mind.
Super Crazy Delivery!
Bravo! Beautiful! You're officially a certified deliverist. I love seeing promising new stars join the ranks. Okay, I'm bored with all this training. Let's put you on an actual shift. Go crazy out there. Nice. Japanglish has got even better with super crazy delivery. Oh, yeah. Yes!
Are you ready? Let's crazy! Crazy! Let's party! Wait, Elbowie! Wait, Elbowie! Junior! Extreme! 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 Super crazy Elbowie!
Yeah!
Crazy!
Extreme!
Good Elbowie!
I do the sweet falls and smacks the ground.
Wait, Elbowie!
Extreme!
Crazy!
Extreme! 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 Extreme!
Super crazy Elbowie!
I'm committing elder abuse.
Extreme! 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 Extreme!
Super crazy Elbowie!
Junior!
How are you falling off? I don't get it.
Extreme! Extreme!
Super crazy Elbowie! Hurry up! Crazy!
Junior! Extreme! Extreme!
Super crazy Elbowie!
Extreme!
Super crazy Elbowie! Crazy! Good Elbowie! Crazy!
Extreme!
Crazy!
Extreme! 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 Extreme!
Cat ended! Good Elbowie!
The wire.
Good Elbowie! Finish!
今回もバリバリ働いたのどうやクレイジーやったろ
Hell yeah. I guess I just somehow have the make Grandpa Majima fall on the ground and crack his skull skills. Ugh, that was a rush. Excelente, bro. That was sick. Only the greats disrupt so hard on their first go. I swear, there's just a certain type of guy I can tell will ride face first into asphalt if it means a good delivery. Don't know how I feel about you saying that, but hell, it's pretty exciting. Isn't it? The rush of speed, the danger of bailing, the insanity of your presentation. It's like ecstasy. You can't get that feeling from just riding a bike. You need the pressure of delivering. For most people, it's too much. But adrenaline demons like you, bro, you're gonna master it and get rich. Work hard and become the craziest delivery associate we ever had. Oh, hey, let me give you this little bonus to commemorate your first run. $30, that's it. If you're as broke as you look, come back whenever you got time on your hands. Ain't none of your business how broke I am. But, alright, sure, I will. Sweet, bro. Remember, ABC, always be crazy. I thought it was good. What's up, Goro, bro? You good to deliver? No, I want you to fucking... help. No, that's not it. I'm assuming... I can't get him yet. Oh, Goro's got a present! He's the goodest boy. Look at him. He's got a present for us. Now if only my controller would... There we go. What you got in your mouth there? This for me? Well, thank you. I always take his presents. Always, always, always take his presents. You have to.
These biceps ain't... You already know what time it is.
Look at that, he even helps. Goro even helps when you're in a fight. Tiger Cub giving them some of the sum. Mm-hmm. He's insanely cute.
I'll teach you some respect.
Dead. Guy was on the wanted poster. Fuck yeah, I want to kick his ass. Hey, you're a wanted criminal, right? Mind calmly surrendering? Instead of calmly surrendering, we should all calmly wear masks. Wouldn't you agree? What? Ooh. This dude's got some moves. It's okay. I brought in all the goodness. One second. Sorry about that. My door opened. I don't know why, but it did. It's not pavement bento. I made it. I made the bento. Come on. Cat ghost. We calmly surrender. Got that sweet, sweet bounty cash. Easy peasy. Okay, inventory. I want to... Is there any place to cook around here? I miss cooking. The hell is this guy doing? Oh, he's running because it's raining. That makes sense. Oh, I gotta talk to this cock. Looking at me like they want something. What have I got on me? Pet food. Guess that was a good choice. It's not Nugget.
I'll teach you. Ready for a beatdown?
Goro saved me.
Honolulu City っていろんな花咲いてるね。
リッチ島にもいろいろ咲いてた気するが、確かに種類はちゃうかもな。ノアは花とか好きなんか？
姉ちゃんが好きだからちょっと詳しいんだ。よくそういう話するんだよ。
ほう、花に詳しい看板娘っちゅうわけか。
うん。おひたしにすると美味しい花とかたくさん知ってるんだよ。
そら実用的で何よりやな。
Yeah, we've got Phoenix. We've got a dog named... What did we name the dog? I'm trying to remember. I can't remember the name of the dog. And then we have Onigiri the cat.
Ready for a beatdown?
Yeah, we're in Hawaii. Know where all the 1700s pirates hang out? I don't. Captain Fatty Bojangles needs to hit the hay. Glad I caught a stream. Back to normal vampire hours tomorrow. Hooray! Hooray! Sober. go get yourself some good sleep. Hope everything goes well for you in the AM, and we will see you tomorrow. Is there an in-game explanation why characters talk in Japanese? Because they're Japanese? Might see me again if I can't sleep for shit. It's fine, don't worry about it. We're here for at least another 5 hours. But even the American ones also speak in Japanese? Well, yeah, because... Oh, you mean like everybody speaking Japanese? Including NPCs? Is that what you mean? Oh. No, it's literally just a choice that you make at the beginning of the game. That's all. So it's like, if you want Japanese dialogue, then you pick Japanese dialogue. If you want English dialogue, you pick English. That's all. The only thing that is canon is, in terms of like dialogue stuff, is there are some people who will just, they'll be talking in English, right? And then you go and you fight them, and then Majima or even Ichiban will say something in Japanese, but that's just furthering along the fact that there's a language gap. So Ichiban might understand English, but he's not very good at speaking it. But I will say that what they did do in the beginning of this game is Majima breaks the fourth wall, and it looks like he's actually having an interview. And he does say at the very, very, very beginning that when he meets Noah for the first time, because this is like the first, like, I don't know, minute of the entire game, he's talking to Noah, and he doesn't remember his name and everything else, and he doesn't know who he is, and so on. He does say, yeah, Noah was a cool kid, except for the entire, like, language barrier, but I'll skip past all that. He specifically says that. Yeah, he literally says that. He goes, yeah, no, he was a really cool kid, except, you know, trying to get past the language barrier, but I'm going to skip all that. Which I thought was cool. I thought that was kind of a cool thing.
Pan のいい匂いがする。
ほんまやな。小腹空いてきたわ。飯でも食うかの。せっかくやし、その香りのパンでも買ってくか。
No,
こっちには
stop going left. There we go.
どうせならケーキにしない？
何がどうせならやねん。ケーキはデザートちゃうんか。
ああ、モアナ姉ちゃんなら絶対にそう言って怒るね。だから姉ちゃんのいない今やるんだ。今日はケーキをご飯にする。
それバレたら俺まで一緒に怒られるやつやんけ。
俺たちだけの秘密ね。
たくしゃあないな。今日だけやで。
やった。共犯だ。
アロハ。
No, if I'm being honest, I think the only, like, I think there's an understanding in these games with Ichiban and now Majima and Kiryu and stuff like that, is, there's a lot of Japanese people that just are there. So, and actually, it's a thing IRL, too. There's a lot of Japanese people that actually do live in Hawaii, and, one of the things that Japanese people love to do when they go on vacation also is go to Hawaii, because it's the closest that it's the closest destination for them for the United States. But there's just traditionally also such a heavy Asian influence in Hawaii that Hawaii actually has Japanese dishes that they have that they've made their own as well. So, for instance, one of the things is Spam. Believe it or not, Spam was a thing in post-World War II that was used to help the Japanese stay fed until they were able to get the rice paddies and rice production and everything like that back up in full swing, because literally most of them were firebombed. And then Spam just kind of became part of Japanese culture, but you also had Japanese Americans living in Hawaii and all over the country too. But Spam is something that has literally been part of American and Japanese culture since post-World War II, because they had a shit ton of it, and they didn't need to use all of it anymore for the military, so they just gave it to everybody. And because you have a lot of Japanese influence in Hawaii anyway, they took a dish that you would normally have, which is called breakfast ramen, and they actually made it their own. So you have Spam with your breakfast ramen, and it's actually in the breakfast ramen itself, but it started off as literally a thing to keep Japanese people fed and not have everybody die after the war ended. So there's literally like a massive Japanese influence in Hawaii anyway. Same thing with Samoans. There's a massive Samoan influence in Japan as well. Yeah. So there's a lot of really, really, really cool things about Hawaii. I've always wanted to go to Hawaii. Is this topic talked about in the game? Because it'd be really cool. I think in Yakuza Like a Dragon, it's talked about more. Talking about how Japanese people take vacations a lot over in Hawaii, and they have a huge history with Japan and stuff like that. And then in Infinite Wealth, I think they talk about it a little bit, but it's more focused on the story of what's going on, like the main story. So it just kind of ends up being, oh, okay, we're going back to Hawaii kind of deal. And then in this game, they haven't brought it up a whole lot. I mean, they sprinkle it in a little bit here and there, but no, I've never been to Hawaii. You have to remember, Hawaii is a very long ways away from the contiguous United States. So is Alaska, by the way. They're very, very, very far out. So I'll show you. I will show you. Because it's very, very, very easy to forget how far away Hawaii is from the United States. Here we go. So this is the contiguous United States. Okay. This is Alaska, which is part of the United States. So in order to get to Alaska, you have to either sail to Alaska or fly a plane, or if you're driving, drive across literally the majority of Canada to get there. Okay. Hawaii is the distance from Hawaii to the contiguous United States is about as great as Alaska is big. Yeah. Alaska's huge. Alaska by itself, this is about as accurate as you're going to get. Okay? Alaska is roughly half the size of mainland United States. At their height in 1920, they constituted 43% of Hawaii's population. Japanese Americans now only about 16 by 2000s. Yep. Oh, yeah. Japan has always had a big influence in Hawaii. So, yeah. I mean, look at this. If you take this, right, and you add in these islands, the distance, or I should say the distance from Hawaii to California is about the same distance as Alaska is big. Alaska is massive. And it's like, I want to say it's like a 10, 11 hour flight from something like Los Angeles to Honolulu. You're literally like they are literally in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. And they're slightly under halfway. Actually, sorry, if you're coming from Japan, they are slightly over the halfway mark from Japan to the United States. So, yeah, Hawaii is really, really, really out there. I would love to go to Hawaii, but it's not the cheapest thing in the world. So yeah, but I'll give you an idea as to how big all this stuff is, okay? I have flown from Arizona to Boston, Massachusetts, right? Now, obviously, wind currents and everything go this way. They go from west to east, right? Still took me 7 hours to fly from here over to here, okay? Now, it would probably take me somewhere around 11 to 12 hours to fly from here all the way to LAX, all the way to Los Angeles. Now, you're probably doing that again from Los Angeles to Honolulu. So, if I was still living in New England, but hell, I'm living in Florida, so it'd probably take roughly about the same amount of time anyway. But if I'm living still in New England and I wanted to travel to Hawaii, I'd be looking at anywhere between 20 to 24 hours to make it from one part of the United States to another. No bullshit. How crazy is that? It's a long way out.
Hi.
They have nuclear waste disposal facilities with nerds, unexperienced buff women, and cyborg ninjas. Yeah, Pixel Pixie's talking about Metal Gear Solid. Nice. I bought all of the things.
Thanks so much.
What's this guy got?
Thanks.
Hello.
Hello. Ooh. Nice. Chinese steamed buns. Okay, I already have enough dim sum.
That outfit's so cute. That outfit's so cute. This one's so not fair.
Ooh, there we go. Hey, that guy in a suit's got some good punching for him. Wonder why he's doing it here, though. Hey, got a minute? I suppose. What do you want? Well, the name's Majima, and I'm captain of the Goro Pirates. I was impressed by your punching just now. How'd you like to join my crew? I'm looking for people who can fight. Oh, and mind telling me your name? Well, I erased my old name. People only know me as Businessman Taro now. I used to work at a brokerage firm, but I wanted to pursue being a fighter, so I quit my job. Now I travel to different fighting rings around the world. Huh. I guess you're used to this kind of thing, then. Indeed. In fact, I was unmatched in my businessman days. Do businessmen have time to be fighting and shit? I'd be interested in joining your crew, but first, let's fight. I won't listen to anyone unless they're stronger or more educated than me. His bosses must have had it rough. Wait, so if I win, you'll join me? Yes. Shall we get started? Hell yeah! Fighting time! Yeah, that dude just got his ass whooped. Ugh, you're a monster. You're not too bad yourself. For a businessman, that is. So how about it? You gonna join my crew? Yes. I feel like I'll grow a lot under your leadership. Just lead the way, Captain. Nice. We kicked his ass.
Aloha!
Thank you very much.
Store. There we go. I like stores. Stop running!
Hey there.
Ooh, okay. I don't know what this is. A bear figurehead. What is this, anyway? Oh, it's to customize the ship. Okay. Cool. I already have enough dim sum. Aw, Goro's got a present. Not you. I was talking to Goro. Come here, buddy. I got a salmon. He gave me a salmon. He's such a cute little guy. Even though he is a tiger. Oh, there we go. Nice.
暇つぶしにもならんわ。
True. What is
Hello
this?
there.
Oh, nice. Rhinoceros beetle. What? Why would it? What? Golden dragonfly, superb insect that can be used as an ingredient, reminiscent of crab. I don't think this person knows what crab tastes like. I could be wrong, but I don't think he knows. Yeah, but it's $498. That's a lot. Spectre coming in for 32 months. Thank you so much, Spectre.
That's probably what his supplier tells him. We gotta buy it still.
God damn it. Oh, okay, I'm buying one. All right? There, I bought one.
Oh!
Well, they're ingredients that you add into cooking. So, yes, you do still eat them. Just not right now. If that makes any sense. I have to cook.
Hi.
Handmade coconut juice. I don't like coconut water, but she seems nice. I will buy them. I've never been a coconut water fan.
Thanks so much.
He's about to cook. Bro, I fucking love the cooking in this game. Where's Bleached? I need to talk to Bleached because I need to know where I can cook in this damn place. Coconut. Pineapple.
Thank you, friend.
Wait, there are more places down here. Move, carriage.
What's up that way? What's up that way?
Who do I talk to in this shithole?
How you doing?
There we go. Potato. Give me that pineapple. Nice.
Yep.
ねえねえ、あそこに売ってるのドラゴンフルーツだって。火とか吐いたりするのかな。
そんな恐ろしいもんが市場で売られとったらあかんやろ。ありゃ皮がドラゴンっぽいからそういう名前になっただけやで。
なんだつまんないの。じゃあパッションフルーツも見た目がパッションっぽいからなの。
何やパッションっぽい。パッションってどんな見た目やねん。
なんか燃えるような感じ。
やとしたらパッションを名乗るにしちゃ地味な見た目やね。
だね。これじゃ名前負けだよ。ドラゴンフルーツを見習え。
確かに一理あるな。もっと熱くならんかいパッションフルーツ。
もっと熱くなれ。
Oh, good. Senile, crazy eye patch pirate grandpa is now yelling at passion fruit.
Good around here.
God damn it. Ooh, found a thing. Nice. I found a cigarette butt. Perfect. And a good fortune. Oh yeah, I wanted to check out clothing. They are closed? Or maybe I have to go in the other way. We're gonna do karaoke, we're gonna play fucking dress up today. We're gonna do all sorts of shit. Snake Ring. Okay, when equipped together with the Hanya Ring and Sakura Ring, it increases attack speed in Mad Dog style. Nice. This is some expensive shit, I'm gonna be honest. A Ring of the Four Gods decorated with a tiger. Equipping all four increases resistance to status ailments. Okay. Decorated with a dragon. Equipping, yeah. A ring with a cutlass design changes the arc of your cutlass boomerang, thumb only. Wait. Hang on. If I were to buy all of these, I would literally be spending like $25,000. That's insanity. We'll get one. That's what we'll do. We shall get one. I wanted clothing. That wasn't clothing, but you know. Nice. I love how you can get rings for all of the fingers. I think that's so cool. No, I can't buy them. I have to go back and give Julie money for the boat because she's upgrading the boat.
Ready to die? I'll beat you to a pulp.
Damn. Bro didn't even see it coming.
Ready to die? I'll beat you to a pulp.
Nice. Okay, tasks. Need at least 15 crew members and $10,000 before I can enter the Pirates Coliseum. Let's see what I can find around here. Well, how many... Hang on, what is this? Eat at tropical 5 times. Okay. Win the battle? What battle? Yeah, let's go there. Oh, hang on. You haven't had anything organic she could eat. I could... I mean, this is all organic, I'm assuming? How about a meat pie? Seems she doesn't like it very much, but you were so kind to give it to us, so I'll eat it instead. It's actually quite tasty. But it was... Hang on, I want to feed Doggo. Fuck! Oh, yay, Goro with presents! Did that guy just say, hey, free newspapers are cool? What does he mean? Newspaper? It costs, like, nothing for a fucking newspaper. I don't have to imagine getting it free, though. Because they have free newspapers, too. But I don't have to imagine shit. I've been getting free newspapers my entire life.